What's going on, guys? It's New York Prepper here, and I have a critical update on the Atlantic hurricane season for this year. We have an official forecast that came out on Thursday before the Memorial Day weekend holiday from the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, and they're calling for a 60% chance of above normal Atlantic hurricane season number of storms. So there's a 60% probability of an above normal Atlantic hurricane season. All right. And they have a 30% probability of near normal and a 10% probability of below normal. So looks like the NOAA is predicting a above average Atlantic hurricane season. They have forecasted between 13 and 19 total named storms. And when they say named storms, that means, any kind of storm with a name. It could be a tropical storm or a hurricane. They're forecasting 6 to 10 hurricanes. And out of those 6 to 10 hurricanes, they're forecasting 3 to 6 major hurricanes. Okay. A major hurricane is a category 3, 4, or 5 hurricane. Okay. So you're talking about winds of 111 miles per hour or greater is considered a major hurricane. So think of Hurricane Irma, Hurricane Harvey, Hurricane Katrina, Hurricane Andrew. Those are what you would consider a major hurricane. Okay. So that's actually quite a bit. All right. 3 to 6 major hurricanes is a lot, for the Atlantic. That's just for the Atlantic basin. That's not talking about the Pacific or other parts of the world. This is just for the Atlantic basin, which would affect the eastern seaboard of the United States and the southeast, the Gulf of Mexico, and the eastern seaboard. All right. So we have the Secretary of Commerce, Wilbur Ross, stating in quote, "As Americans focus their attention on a safe and healthy reopening of our country, it remains critically important that we also remember to make the necessary preparations for the upcoming hurricane season. Just as in years past, NOAA experts will stay ahead of developing hurricanes and tropical storms and provide forecasts and warnings we depend on to stay safe." All right. So the Secretary of Commerce, Wilbur Ross, is saying that Americans need to prepare for an active hurricane season. And this is something that I've been talking about for a while on my live streams and in my videos. I specifically mentioned that this year is going to be an active hurricane season, especially for the Atlantic basin. And it looks like all my predictions were just validated officially by the federal government. So, do whatever you guys can do to, prepare yourselves, for a couple of major hurricanes, especially if you live in the Southeast, Carolinas, Georgia, Florida, Gulf Coast, even up to New York and Massachusetts, New England. Be ready, guys. Okay. And there's a reason why they're saying that this hurricane season could potentially be more active, and it has to do with the ENSO. ENSO stands for El Nino Southern Oscillation. That has to do with the trade winds over the Pacific. And there's basically two types of ENSO conditions. There's El Nino and La Nina. And it has a lot to do with the trade winds, and it affects the sea surface temperatures in the Pacific, tropical Pacific. When there's a La Nina, what happens is there's a strong trade wind that blows from east to west. And what that does is it exposes the cooler temperatures in the ocean below the surface of the ocean, because the trade winds are blowing over the tropical Pacific. So what it does is it exposes those cooler, deeper water temperatures that are below the immediate surface, and that has a effect on the whole climate around the world and can cause global cooling temporarily during that La Nina phase. And we just came out of an El Nino, and we're going into a La Nina now, okay? And we're going into a La Nina now. So it really depends on how strong the La Nina is. The stronger the La Nina is, the stronger the Atlantic hurricanes are going to be, and also the stronger our winter will be on the eastern seaboard and in the northern tier of the United States. Typically, when there's a stronger La Nina, there's stronger winters, meaning colder temperatures, more Arctic intrusions of air from Canada, and also more coastal storms like nor'easters, okay, as well as hurricanes. And that has a lot to do with the way the jet stream typically behaves during a La Nina, is that there's a dip in the jet stream around the Northeast and the Midwest. And that dip in the jet stream helps to carry hurricanes and coastal storms from the Caribbean and from the Atlantic and bring them up along the coast. All right. That's how we had Hurricane Sandy. That's how we had a lot of the major hurricanes. They all happened during La Nina conditions, which we are currently heading into. And also, same thing with the wintertime when the jet stream dips. That's when you have intrusions of Arctic air. All right. So just wanted to let you guys know that. Okay. So the official reasons for a stronger than normal hurricane season this year is officially the NOAA states that it has to do with either a La Nina coming in or neutral conditions, ENSO neutral conditions, because we know that the El Nino suppresses hurricane activity. Also, they're saying that there's warmer than average sea surface temperatures in the tropical Atlantic and the Caribbean, as well as reduced vertical wind shear and weaker tropical Atlantic trade winds, and an enhanced African monsoon all increase the likelihood for an above average Atlantic hurricane season. And they say that similar conditions have produced more active hurricane seasons since 1995. So just wanted to share this with you guys. So get ready, be prepared. I hope you guys are having a great Memorial Day weekend. I will be live streaming Tuesday night on May 26th. So check out my live stream. I'll discuss this more in detail then. And, have a safe holiday weekend. I'll keep you guys updated with any other breaking news I find. And as always, take care. God bless. And don't forget the 3 Ps. Prepare, practice, persevere.